Building as a reflection of the cosmos, sacred architecture of the ancient world. What if ancient buildings were not just structures, but instruments? What if pyramids, temples, and stone circles were designed not only for shelter or ceremony, but to mirror the universe itself? Across the ancient world, civilizations built monuments that still stand in silent defiance of time. Massive pyramids rise from desert sands. Stone circles sit beneath open skies. Temples align perfectly with the rising sun. Entire cities were planned according to geometric precision. These were not accidents. They were not decorative choices. They were cosmological statements. Today we explore a powerful idea that ancient architecture was built as a reflection of the cosmos. Ancient builders did not see the universe as empty space. They saw it as a living, ordered system, a cosmos in the truest sense of the word. The sun, the moon, the stars, and the planets moved in predictable cycles. These cycles governed time, agriculture, ritual, and kingship. To observe the sky was to understand life itself. And so, architecture became the bridge between heaven and earth. Many temples were aligned so that on specific days, like the solstices or equinoxes, sunlight would enter a sacred chamber with astonishing precision. Imagine standing inside a dark sanctuary all year. And then, on one morning, a single beam of light pierces the darkness and illuminates the altar. That moment was not decorative. It was sacred time made visible. The building was a calendar, a cosmic clock, a ritual instrument. Consider the pyramids. Built with extraordinary accuracy, many are aligned almost perfectly to true north. Without modern instruments, ancient engineers achieved precision that still amazes researchers today. Why such accuracy? Because the cardinal directions were not arbitrary. They were cosmic anchors. To align a pyramid to north, south, east, and west was to root the structure in universal order. In some cases, alignments may even correspond to specific stars, especially those associated with eternity and divine kingship. Architecture, in this sense, was not just construction. It was participation in the structure of the universe. Stone circles represent another remarkable example. Some appear to track solar events. Others may track lunar cycles, including rare lunar standstills that occur only every 18.6 years. To design such a monument requires generations of observation, patience, careful recording, mathematical understanding. These ancient builders were not primitive. They were skywatchers, timekeepers, geometers. They were translating celestial rhythm into stone. But this goes deeper than astronomy. In many ancient cultures, geometry itself was sacred. Proportion reflected harmony. Symmetry reflected balance. Repetition reflected cosmic cycles. Shapes carried meaning. The square symbolized earth. The circle symbolized heaven. The pyramid represented the ascent from the earthly plane toward the sky. When these shapes were combined in architecture, they formed a symbolic language, one that expressed humanity's place within the cosmos. Entire cities were sometimes planned according to cosmic principles. Streets aligned to cardinal directions. Central temples positioned at the symbolic center of the world. Elevated platforms representing sacred mountains. Urban planning became cosmology in stone. The city itself was a diagram of the universe. To live within such a city was to live within a sacred order. Modern architecture often prioritizes efficiency, innovation, and economics. But in the ancient world, building was a spiritual act. Construction was ritualized. Foundations were consecrated. Measurements were deliberate. The act of building aligned the human community with cosmic rhythm. To place a cornerstone was not just engineering, it was ceremony. To orient a doorway toward sunrise was not aesthetic preference, it was philosophical alignment. Think about what it takes to build an alignment with the cosmos. You must observe the sky for years. You must understand the movement of the sun through seasons. You must recognize the pattern of stars across generations. This is not random design, it is applied astronomy. Today, researchers use the field of archaeoastronomy to study these alignments. By reconstructing ancient skies with modern software, they can test whether a structure truly points to a solstice sunrise or a specific star. In many cases, the answer is yes. The alignments are real, and they are intentional. Why did this matter so much? Because ancient civilizations did not see themselves as separate from nature. They saw themselves as part of a living, ordered universe. If the cosmos moved in harmony, society should move in harmony. If the heavens followed cycles, rituals should follow cycles. Architecture was the stabilizing anchor, the physical embodiment of cosmic law. A temple aligned to the sun affirmed continuity between celestial order and human order. A pyramid aligned to the stars affirmed eternal kingship. A stone circle marking lunar cycles affirmed humanity's connection to time itself. Now, this perspective changes how we see ancient monuments. They are not silent ruins. They are frozen moments of cosmic dialogue. When sunlight strikes a temple threshold at dawn, when a shadow traces a perfect line at equinox, when a star rises along a sacred axis, the building comes alive. It performs. It fulfills its purpose. Perhaps the greatest lesson of sacred architecture is philosophical. The ancient world reminds us that human creativity can aim beyond survival, can seek harmony. To build in reflection of the cosmos is to acknowledge that we are part of something larger. It is to design not in opposition to nature, but in cooperation with it. These monuments endure because they were rooted in something timeless, the sky itself. The next time you stand before an ancient structure, look beyond the stone. Ask yourself, where does it point? What moment of light does it capture? What celestial rhythm does it embody? You may discover that the building is not just a relic of the past, it is a message. A reminder that once, humanity built not only with tools, but with the stars. If you enjoyed this exploration of sacred architecture and cosmic design, subscribe for more deep dives into the ancient world, lost knowledge, and the mysteries written in stone.